You have within you the power to change your life, to transform your circumstances, and to bless yourself beyond measure. All you need is a decision, a moment where you choose to believe in your own potential. Every person has the ability to rise above any challenge, to reach for more, and to achieve greatness in ways they may not even comprehend right now. But this change starts with you. It doesn't require anyone else to lift you up, nor does it depend on luck or some distant opportunity. It requires a shift in how you think, how you act, and how you perceive your life. What if I told you that your thoughts shape your life? The way you think about yourself and the world around you is more powerful than you might have ever realized. Every single thought you have plays a role in shaping your future, in guiding the outcomes of your efforts, and in determining the results you see in your life. If you want to bless yourself, the first step is mastering your thoughts. You cannot expect to achieve success, happiness, or fulfillment if your thoughts are filled with doubt, fear, or limitation. Your mind is a tool, a powerful instrument that, when used properly, can lead you to any goal you set. Think about the people who achieve extraordinary things in their lives. They are not necessarily smarter, luckier, or more privileged than anyone else. What sets them apart is their mindset, their unwavering belief in their ability to succeed, and their willingness to keep going no matter what. They have trained their minds to see possibilities where others see obstacles, to focus on solutions rather than problems. And this is something you can do as well. You bless yourself by setting your thoughts on what you want, not on what you fear. Fear, doubt, and worry have no place in a mind that is determined to succeed. When you catch yourself thinking about all the reasons something might not work, or why you're not good enough, strong enough, or talented enough, you must stop immediately. Replace those thoughts with something better, something that empowers you rather than weakens you. It's not enough to simply wish for a better life. You must actively create it by controlling the direction of your thoughts every day. Now, you might be thinking that this is easier said than done, and you're right. Changing your thoughts, especially if you've been in the habit of thinking negatively or doubtfully for a long time, is not an overnight process. But just like any skill, with practice it becomes easier. You must start small, perhaps with just one positive thought that you repeat to yourself every day. Over time, as you train your mind to focus on the good, on the possibilities, and on the potential, you will notice a shift. It's a process, but it's a process worth investing in, because your life, your future depends on it. The second way to bless yourself is through action. Nothing happens without action. You can have all the positive thoughts in the world, but if you don't act on them, they mean nothing. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. It doesn't require a massive overhaul of your life in one day. What matters is consistent, purposeful action that moves you closer to your goals every single day. Think of a stonecutter tapping away at a rock. They might strike that rock 100 times without it even cracking, but on the 101st blow it splits open. It wasn't the final strike that did it, it was the cumulative effort of every single blow that came before. The same is true for your efforts in life. Success doesn't usually come from one big action or one significant decision. It comes from the small, daily actions that, over time, add up to something remarkable. The key is persistence. Even when it feels like nothing is happening, even when the results seem slow to appear, you must keep going. The work you put in today may not bear fruit tomorrow, but it will bear fruit in time if you remain consistent. Action is not just about doing things, it's about doing the right things. It's about making decisions and taking steps that are aligned with your goals. You can't just act for the sake of acting, you must act with purpose and intention. Ask yourself every day, is what I'm doing right now taking me closer to my goals? Or is it distracting me? Every moment counts, every decision matters. The more focused you are, the more deliberate your actions, the quicker you will see results. Now let's talk about attitude. Your attitude is the lens through which you view your life. It colors everything you experience, shapes your interactions with others, and influences the way people respond to you. A positive attitude can turn a setback into an opportunity, a failure into a lesson, and a challenge into a stepping stone. But a negative attitude can do just the opposite. It can turn small problems into insurmountable obstacles, drain you of energy and motivation, and close you off from opportunities. Your attitude is a choice. No matter what happens to you, no matter what circumstances you find yourself in, you can choose how you respond. You can choose to see the good, to focus on what's working, and to remain hopeful even in the face of adversity. This doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending that everything is perfect. It means deciding that you will not let external circumstances control your internal state. You are in charge of your attitude, and your attitude is in charge of your experience of life. Gratitude is one of the most powerful attitudes you can cultivate. When you focus on what you're thankful for, rather than what's lacking, you shift your entire perspective. You start to see how much you already have, how much is already working in your favor, and how many opportunities are around you. Gratitude puts you in a state of abundance, and from that state, you attract more abundance into your life. But gratitude isn't just about feeling good, it's also about action. When you are truly grateful for something, you take care of it, you nurture it, and you make the most of it. If you're grateful for your health, you take care of your body. If you're grateful for your opportunities, you make the most of them. Gratitude leads to action, and action leads to results. The more grateful you are, the more you will achieve, because you will naturally work harder, stay more focused, and appreciate the journey rather than constantly worrying about the destination. Let's also talk about responsibility. To bless yourself, you must take full responsibility for your life. This means accepting that where you are right now, whether you like it or not, is a result of the choices you've made up until this point. This is not about blaming yourself or feeling guilty, it's about empowering yourself. When you take responsibility, you take control. You stop waiting for someone else to fix things for you, and you start doing what's necessary to create the life you want. Taking responsibility means recognizing that no one else is coming to save you. It's up to you to make the changes, to do the work, and to create the outcomes you desire. It's easy to blame circumstances, other people, or bad luck for the things that aren't going well in your life, but that doesn't help you. Blame is a way of giving up your power. When you take responsibility, you reclaim that power, because you realize that if you created your current situation, you can create something different. You can change your thoughts, your actions, and your results. You can steer your life in a new direction. There will be times when things don't go as planned, when setbacks happen, or when you fail. This is inevitable, but it's not the end of the world. How you respond to failure is far more important than the failure itself. Do you give up, or do you learn from it and keep going? Every successful person has failed, often many times, but they didn't let that stop them. They used each failure as a stepping stone, as a lesson that helped them improve. You must do the same. When something doesn't work out, ask yourself what you can learn from it, how you can do better next time, and then move forward. Another important factor in blessing yourself is the company you keep. The people you surround yourself with have a tremendous impact on your mindset, your attitude, and your actions. If you're constantly around people who are negative, who complain, who don't believe in their own potential, it will be much harder for you to stay positive and focused. But if you surround yourself with people who are driven, who are positive, who are constantly striving to improve themselves, that energy will rub off on you. You will be uplifted, encouraged, and inspired to keep pushing forward. You don't have to cut out everyone who doesn't share your mindset, but you do need to be mindful of how much influence they have over you. Choose to spend more time with those who inspire you, who challenge you to be better, and who believe in your potential. And just as importantly, be that person for others. Encourage those around you, lift them up, and be a source of positivity and inspiration. When you help others succeed, you create a positive environment that benefits everyone. Blessing yourself is about realizing that you have the power to create the life you want. It's about taking control of your thoughts, your actions, and your attitude. It's about being grateful for what you have, taking responsibility for where you are, and staying focused on where you're going. It's about surrounding yourself with the right people, learning from every failure, and never giving up on your goals. Your life is a reflection of the choices you make every day. If you want to bless yourself, make choices that align with the future you desire. Believe in yourself and know that you are capable of achieving far more than you may realize at this very moment. The limits you perceive in your life are often self-imposed. They're the result of past conditioning, societal expectations, or simply habits of thinking that have developed over time. But here's the truth: you can break free from those limits. You can push past the boundaries of what you thought was possible, and in doing so, you will bless yourself in ways that you might not even imagine yet. One of the greatest blessings you can give yourself is the freedom to think bigger, to set larger goals, and to allow yourself to dream without constraint. Too often people hold themselves back because they fear failure, they fear rejection, or they simply fear stepping into the unknown. But fear is a natural part of growth. It's not something to avoid, it's something to confront head-on. When you face your fears, when you take steps in spite of them, you grow stronger, more confident, and more capable. Think about all the times in your life when you've succeeded. Every achievement, big or small, came from moments where you decided to step up and take action, even when you weren't sure how things would turn out. You may have faced uncertainty, but you moved forward anyway. And that's how progress happens. It's not about waiting until everything is perfect or until all the risks are gone. It's about having the courage to act, even when you're not entirely sure of the outcome. This courage to act in the face of uncertainty is what separates those who live extraordinary lives from those who simply go through the motions. It's what allows people to create something from nothing, to build success out of failure, and to turn challenges into opportunities. And this same courage is within you. It's something you can cultivate and strengthen every day, simply by choosing to take one more step forward, even when it feels uncomfortable. Success, fulfillment, and happiness don't come to those who avoid discomfort. They come to those who are willing to embrace it, to step outside their comfort zone, and to take risks. Every time you push yourself beyond what feels easy or familiar, you are growing. And that growth is what leads to success. It might not always feel good in the moment, but the rewards come later, and they come in abundance to those who persist. One of the biggest mistakes people make is waiting for the perfect time to start. They wait for the right circumstances, the right opportunity, or the right feeling of confidence before they begin. But the perfect time doesn't exist. There will always be challenges, there will always be uncertainty, and there will always be reasons to wait. But none of those reasons are valid if you truly want to bless yourself with the life you deserve. The time to act is now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when things settle down. Now, every moment you wait is a moment you could be using to move closer to your goals. And here's the thing, once you start, the momentum builds. Action creates more action. Success breeds success. And before you know it, you'll find yourself further along than you ever imagined possible. You might not see the whole path in front of you right now, and that's okay. You don't need to know every step of the way. All you need to know is the next step. Take it, and then take the one after that, and the one after that. Before long, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. But it all starts with that first step. It all starts with deciding that you are worthy of success, that you are capable of achieving it, and that you are willing to do what it takes to make it happen. And let's talk about one more crucial aspect of blessing yourself: your habits. Habits shape your life more than you might realize. The small, seemingly insignificant actions you take every day add up over time to create massive results. If you want to bless yourself, start by building habits that support your goals. The way you spend your time, the way you treat your body, the way you approach your work, these things all matter. You can't expect to achieve great things if your daily habits are working against you. If you're spending your time in ways that don't support your goals, if you're neglecting your health, or if you're approaching your work with anything less than full effort, you're limiting your own potential. But the good news is, habits are within your control. You can change them. You can replace habits that don't serve you with habits that propel you forward. It starts with awareness. Take a close look at how you're spending your time and energy. Are your current habits moving you toward your goals, or are they holding you back? If they're holding you back, make the decision today to change them. It doesn't have to be a drastic change. Start small, but start consistently. Choose one habit you want to improve and work on it every day until it becomes second nature. Then, choose another and do the same. Over time, these small changes will add up to create massive results. The key is consistency. It's not about doing something once or twice, it's about doing it every single day, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it. This consistency builds discipline, and discipline is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. Discipline is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who don't. It's the ability to keep going, to keep putting in the effort, even when motivation fades. Motivation is fleeting, it comes and goes. But discipline, once developed, stays with you. It's the foundation upon which you build your success. And finally, perhaps the most important way to bless yourself is to believe in your own worthiness. No matter where you are in life right now, no matter what challenges you've faced, you are worthy of success. You are worthy of happiness. You are worthy of achieving your goals and living a life that fulfills you. But you must believe it. If you don't believe you're worthy, you will subconsciously sabotage your own efforts. You will hold yourself back, make excuses, and find reasons why you can't succeed. Belief is powerful. What you believe about yourself becomes your reality. If you believe you can achieve great things, you will. If you believe you are capable, you will find ways to succeed. But if you believe you are limited, or that success is for other people but not for you, that belief will hold you back. So start by changing the way you think about yourself. Start by recognizing your own potential and your own worth. You don't need anyone else's permission to succeed. You don't need to wait for someone else to tell you that you're good enough. You are good enough, right now, just as you are. And as long as you continue to work on yourself, to grow, to learn, and to improve, you will continue to bless yourself with more opportunities, more success, and more fulfillment. So take responsibility for your life. Take control of your thoughts, your actions, and your attitude. Cultivate gratitude, focus on your habits, and surround yourself with people who inspire and uplift you. Above all, believe in yourself. Because when you do, there is nothing you cannot achieve. You have the power to bless yourself, not just in small ways, but in ways that will change your life forever. It starts with a decision. It starts with action. And it starts today. When you truly begin to believe in your own power and potential, something remarkable happens. Your world starts to shift. The limitations that once seemed insurmountable begin to fall away. The doubts that used to paralyze you lose their grip. You realize that the only thing standing between you and the life you want is the story you've been telling yourself. And that story can be rewritten at any moment. You don't have to wait for permission or for the right time to change it. You can start right now, today, this very moment. But belief alone is not enough. Belief is the foundation, but it must be followed by consistent, focused action. Think of it like planting a seed. Belief plants the seed in your mind, but it's your daily actions that water it, nourish it, and allow it to grow. Without action, that seed withers away. But with action, steady, purposeful, determined action, it flourishes, and it eventually bears fruit. You might be wondering, what if I don't know where to start? It's a question many people ask themselves, especially when they have big dreams or goals that seem overwhelming. The truth is, you don't need to know every step of the way. You don't need to have the whole plan figured out from the beginning. All you need to do is take the first step, and then the next, and the next. As you move forward, the path will become clearer. Doors will open that you didn't even know existed. Opportunities will present themselves, but only if you're in motion. Remember, action creates clarity. When you take that first step, even if it's small, you gain momentum. And with momentum comes progress. Progress leads to confidence, and confidence fuels even greater action. It's a cycle that feeds itself, but it all starts with that initial decision to act. It's important to recognize that the road won't always be smooth. There will be challenges, setbacks, and obstacles along the way. But these aren't signs that you're on the wrong path. In fact, they're often indicators that you're growing, that you're pushing beyond your comfort zone and into new territory. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. When you encounter setbacks, don't see them as failures. See them as feedback. They're simply part of the process, teaching you what works and what doesn't, helping you refine your approach and become better. The only true failure is giving up. As long as you keep going, as long as you keep learning and adjusting, you are moving forward. One thing that will help you tremendously along this journey is developing patience. We live in a world that often glorifies quick results, but lasting success doesn't happen overnight. It takes time to build something meaningful, something that lasts. Just like a tree takes time to grow strong roots before it reaches its full height, your success will take time to develop. But the time will pass anyway, so why not spend it building something incredible? Be patient with yourself, but never complacent. There's a difference between giving yourself grace as you learn and grow, and letting yourself off the hook when you know you could be doing more. Hold yourself to a high standard, but don't beat yourself up when things don't go perfectly. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. You also need to cultivate resilience. The ability to bounce back from adversity, to keep going when things get tough, is one of the most valuable skills you can develop. Resilience is what will carry you through the hard times, the moments when doubt creeps in, or when things don't go as planned. It's the inner strength that allows you to persist even when the path ahead is uncertain or difficult. Resilience isn't something you're born with, it's something you build through experience. Every time you face a challenge and overcome it, you strengthen your resilience. Every time you keep going, even when it would be easier to quit, you become more capable of handling whatever comes next. It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. And as you build resilience, you'll also build something else that's just as important: faith. Faith in yourself, faith in the process, and faith in the unseen forces that are always working in your favor. Faith doesn't mean sitting back and waiting for things to happen. It means taking action, even when you can't see the full picture yet. It means trusting that your efforts will pay off, even if the results aren't immediate. Faith is what allows you to keep moving forward, even when the path is unclear. But faith without action is just a dream. It's your daily, consistent actions that will bring your faith to life. And with each action, with each step forward, you'll start to see the results of your efforts. Maybe not all at once, but little by little, the life you want will begin to take shape. The key is to stay committed, to keep moving, and to trust that every effort you make is bringing you closer to your goals. You don't need to know exactly how everything will unfold. You don't need to have all the answers. All you need is the willingness to act, to trust yourself, and to keep going no matter what. The path will reveal itself as you walk it. The opportunities will come as you stay open to them, and the results will follow as long as you remain focused and persistent. Remember, the most important blessing you can give yourself is the belief that you are capable of achieving whatever you set your mind to. This belief, combined with action, patience, resilience, and faith, will carry you further than you ever thought possible. It will open doors you didn't even know existed. It will bring you opportunities, relationships, and experiences that will enrich your life beyond measure. But it all starts with you. No one else can do it for you. No one else can give you the life you want. That power lies within you, and it has been there all along. You have the ability to create the life you desire, to bless yourself with success, happiness, and fulfillment, simply by making the decision to act. So take that first step today. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because it doesn't exist. Don't wait for everything to be just right, because it never will be. Start now with what you have, where you are. Trust that the rest will fall into place as you go. Keep moving forward, keep believing in yourself, and keep taking action. Every step you take, every effort you make, is a blessing you are giving to yourself. You are capable of more than you know. You are worthy of more than you realize, and you are stronger than you think. Trust yourself, believe in your potential, and know that the best is yet to come. Your future is waiting for you, but you must take the first step to claim it. The time is now, and the power is yours. As you move forward with the realization that your future is in your hands, remember that growth doesn't happen in a straight line. Life will throw you curveballs, and there will be moments when the path seems unclear or progress feels slow. But those moments are part of the process. They are the tests of your resolve and the opportunities for you to grow even stronger. Understand that these challenges are not roadblocks, they are stepping stones. They are the very things that shape you, refine you, and make you capable of achieving the things you dream of. In times of difficulty, remind yourself why you started. Keep your vision of success at the forefront of your mind, and let it be the fuel that keeps you going. There will be days when it feels like you're not making progress, but know this: as long as you're taking action, as long as you're pushing forward, you are progressing. Every step counts, even the small ones. The key is not to get discouraged by the pace of your progress, but to trust that it is happening bit by bit, day by day. And while you're on this path, it's crucial to stay flexible. Sometimes the direction you're headed might need to shift. Life has a way of showing us new opportunities or better paths, but you can only recognize them if you're willing to adapt. Don't be so fixed on one way of achieving your goals that you miss out on a better route. Flexibility doesn't mean giving up on your vision, it means being open to new possibilities, to growth, and to evolution. Success rarely comes in the exact package we expect, but that doesn't make it any less rewarding. Take time to regularly reflect on your progress and adjust your approach if needed. Self-reflection is one of the most powerful tools for personal growth. It allows you to assess what's working, what's not, and what you can improve. Be honest with yourself, but also be kind. Progress is never perfect, and you're allowed to stumble along the way. What matters is that you learn from each stumble and use it to push yourself forward. An often overlooked way to bless yourself is through the practice of self-compassion. Too often, people are harsh on themselves when they don't immediately achieve their goals or when they make mistakes. But beating yourself up only drains your energy and motivation. Instead, practice self-compassion. Recognize that you are human, that you are learning, and that mistakes are a natural part of the journey. When you approach yourself with kindness and understanding, you free yourself to keep going without the weight of unnecessary guilt or self-doubt. Self-compassion isn't about making excuses or lowering your standards. It's about acknowledging that growth takes time, effort, and patience. It's about treating yourself as you would a close friend, someone who is deserving of understanding, forgiveness, and encouragement. The more you can practice self-compassion, the more resilient and focused you will become, because you won't be wasting energy on self-criticism. While on this path of blessing yourself, take care of your mind and body. Your physical health is deeply connected to your mental and emotional well-being. When you care for your body through exercise, rest, and proper nutrition, you are setting yourself up for success. A strong body supports a strong mind, and a strong mind is what allows you to stay clear, focused, and driven in the face of challenges. Equally important is taking time to rest. Rest is not a sign of weakness, it's an essential part of maintaining your energy and focus. Just like a machine that runs continuously without a break, your mind and body can wear down if you don't allow them time to recharge. When you rest, you're allowing yourself the space to recover, to reflect, and to return to your goals with renewed energy and clarity. Make rest a priority, and you will find that you are far more productive and focused when it matters most. Another crucial element in blessing yourself is the power of relationships. Human connection is one of the greatest sources of strength, inspiration, and support. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who challenge you to be your best, and who encourage you to keep pushing forward. These people are your allies on the journey, and they will help you stay grounded and focused when things get tough. But relationships are not just about what others can give to you, they are also about what you give in return. Be the kind of person who inspires and encourages others. When you lift others up, you create a powerful reciprocal cycle of support and positivity. Helping others achieve their goals will often lead to more doors opening for you as well. Generosity of spirit creates an abundance of opportunities both for you and for those around you. The support of a community can't be overstated. While the journey of personal success is your own, no one does it completely alone. Whether it's friends, family, mentors, or colleagues, lean on those who have your best interests at heart. And when they need it, be there for them too. This mutual support builds an environment where everyone can thrive, where everyone can achieve more than they would on their own. One last piece of advice on this journey: never stop learning. The world is constantly changing, and those who succeed are those who commit to lifelong learning. Whether it's through books, courses, conversations, or experiences, seek out knowledge and wisdom at every opportunity. Learning keeps your mind sharp, expands your perspective, and equips you with the tools you need to navigate the challenges and opportunities that come your way. Your growth is limitless as long as you remain open to new ideas, new skills, and new ways of thinking. Don't allow yourself to stagnate. Keep pushing the boundaries of what you know and what you can do. This continuous learning is not only a way to bless yourself, but it also ensures that you are always evolving, always getting better, and always moving toward your fullest potential. In the end, blessing yourself is about recognizing the immense power you have over your own life. It's about taking responsibility for your actions, your thoughts, and your growth. It's about making choices each day that align with the life you want to create. It's about staying patient, resilient, and adaptable as you navigate the ups and downs of your journey. And most importantly, it's about believing in yourself, believing that you are capable, worthy, and deserving of everything you dream of. Your journey will not be without challenges, but it will also be filled with victories, both big and small. Every step you take, no matter how difficult, is a step toward the life you want. Keep going. Keep believing. Keep blessing yourself with the actions, thoughts, and choices that will lead you to the success and fulfillment you desire. You are far more powerful than you know. You have within you everything you need to succeed. Trust that. Believe in it. And above all, act on it. Because when you do, there is nothing that can stop you. Your future is yours to create. Bless yourself by stepping into your power, and watch as your life transforms in ways you once only dreamed of.